Shalom, this is Joshi, and I'm making this travel guide for Israelis to travel to India. This made on October 2015, so most of the data points that we have belong to this time. So, in the next 15 to 20 minutes, I'm going to look at a travel guide that will help you to travel to India. I would talk about the new developments, especially the developments in the last 2 years, and the best places that you can go there, which are the most friendly ones and the nice ones. So most of the airlines that goes from India to Israel back and forth allows you to take around 30 kg of travel, and we are going to look at various places. So, as per the recent survey done by me, I guess the Turkish Airlines is the fastest one from Tel Aviv to Istanbul, and from there to New Delhi. It takes like 12 to 13 hours, something like that. While the cheapest one is the Uzbekistan Airlines. This is based on the survey taken in the first half of 2015. We are now going to check out some of the places that Israelis recently have visited India, and which are the best ones. Now, in India, there have been a tech bubble. It's of course everywhere, but in India, the app and the online market has gone up very high. All the private equity companies are investing in these tech startups, which are mostly based on e-commerce, and that's why Uber and Amazon and Walmart and everybody is in India, and that makes it a little easier to do those kind of online stuff. So all the companies like Make My Trip and the other US companies are in India, and even the Indian companies like Yatra.com or others are owned by those venture capital and private equity firms. So they're as good as their US counterpart. So the buses and the flights, you can book them on the app. The train is owned by the government. It's cheap, but you have to go to the government site, which is sometimes slow. So just be careful. You have to book the train at least a month or two in advance. You cannot just book a train a day ago or a few hours ago. That's very tricky. So make all the combination that you want to travel by the train, and then you can cancel the train, which costs very less. So the best idea is that make at least three times the booking that you want in the train, and have all those options open. If the cancellation is nearly free, so suppose if you book the train for say 100 shekel or a 200 shekel, and if you're not traveling, you can cancel and you'll get that money back to your account. So don't worry about that, but book more trains, because due to the huge population, it gets booked early. The shopping in India, it's both online and offline. It's also on the app, it's also on the site in the market, but just check the prices on eBay or Flipkart or Amazon and the online websites, and while you go there, so that you know how you are going to negotiate. The quality of the goods on the go, the roadside goods, it's tricky, so it's a fun to actually check and get the thing. So just be careful about that. The negotiation is all on. They might quote you a price which is three times higher, and then you have to really get going along with that and bring it down, and they are polite, so even if you don't buy it, it's okay. Then you should get a SIM and activate a 3G. Vodafone is one of the best one that I would recommend, and the other are the spiritual centers. So let's first look at the graph of India and understand the positioning of the states, and that will help us to look at where the fun is. So on the northern India, if you see on the right hand side of your screen, the Himachal Pradesh and Uttarakhand are the two best states to travel, with a lot of mountains and rivers and spiritual temples. So generally people go from Himachal Pradesh to Uttarakhand. Then from Uttarakhand they come to Rajasthan. They ignore the Haryana, Punjab, and Uttar Pradesh, because that's not so much advanced place for tourists. So many time people don't go there. The track that I found from my survey for the Israelis have been Himachal, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan, Gujarat, and Maharashtra. That has been the track. So it's like Himachal, Uttarakhand, Rajasthan. This is Gujarat on the left hand side, and Maharashtra, and then they go to Goa, and then they head back. The northern sides is cooler. The mountains are cold, so if you are traveling in hot climate, you can go to Himachal Pradesh and Uttaranchal. With Uttaranchal and Uttarakhand are both for the same states. And if you are going in the winters, then you should prefer Goa, because Goa is a little hot place. So in the winter, it might be very cold in the north, but Goa is a nice place which will remain warm. If you look at the rankings that I got from my survey, and I am quite convinced that the rankings are something which is like the most advanced and the pro-Israeli state to go is Gujarat, where you have the diamond trade, which is high tech, the high tech buses and the high tech trains and the high tech hotels, and a nice place. Uh, just Mumbai is on the Gujarat Maharashtra border in a way, so that's where you can check. The best state which manages the tourist, I guess, in India should be Rajasthan. The spiritual places on the north side are the Uttarakhand and Himachal. So Uttarakhand is more spiritual and Himachal Pradesh is more tourist. So those are the kind of inclination. Himachal Pradesh, I would say, is more colder. It's more beautiful, but Uttarakhand or Uttaranchal is more spiritual because we have the Ganges flowing out from the Uttarakhand. So that's in a very quick way of how we rank that. The best state to do business as a whole is Gujarat, and the best city to be in India is Mumbai, the tough city. So it's an unforgiving city. So just be careful about that. Let's move to what's going on in India in the recent few years. So, in the recent years, we have this big app bubble, the e-commerce bubble, and everything has come on app. All the shopping of India has moved to app. It's uh, it's a madness that's going on. So, Amazon gives you the best deal. You can have its app and order everything on phone, whether it's food or no matter how that small item. And even if you're buying a small item, say of 50 shekels, you can still give it on Amazon. On a general term, I would say that India is one third cheaper. So if you were to look at things, you should just divide that by three and look at the pricing. So a multiplier of three is, I guess, the right one. When you look at the flights, you have Make My Trip and Yatra, which you can use for bus or flights. Uh, for cabs, you have Uber cabs. It's in 37 countries. So Uber you'll get in all big cities like Mumbai, Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, you'll get in Jaipur, in Dehradun. So most of the state capitals have Uber cab. The train is run by the government, but they're trying to enhance it. So these days, the trains are working also very good. The hotels, many of them are online, and you can look at their menus and everything. Also, all the cuisines are online, so you can check on the restaurants online, and there are very great app to check that. And they are big apps. It's big, it's huge. These companies are valued over $1 billion US. These companies like Uber and Ola and Yatra and Flipkart, and they're huge companies, and they are very nice and easy to deal with. You can also keep your money at Paytm, which is an online wallet, so that you don't get the transaction charges all the time. Because Paytm is linked to Uber, Yatra, Amazon, everywhere. So if you have Paytm money, it's an online wallet. You can spend it on any of these apps, so it becomes fun. It's very high tech. You can just deposit money, and till the time you are in big cities, life is fun. When you go to the rural India, that's where you need the cash. So it's an e-commerce bubble. The app would work best when you are in Gujarat, the whole state, when you are in Rajasthan, but when you are in Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan, or if you are in the capital of the north eastern states. Traveling North India is most fun in terms of spirituality, in terms of climate, which is cold, in terms of mountain, and in terms of the river Ganges. So the North Indian states of Uttarakhand and Himachal are known for their natural beauty, and that's where most of the relaxing part goes. So if you want to take a big rest, and if you want to live in a cold place, a nice temperature on the mountains near the river, then Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh are the best one. You have Dharamshala where the Dalai Lama lives. It's a very spiritual place. It has, I guess, a Chabad as well in the city. It's a very nice place to be into. The Sikhs live in Punjab. It's again a very nice place, but it's not the natural beauty so much in Punjab, but It's if you want to meet the military man there, because if you are serving from the military and going there, then all the military guys know Israel, because each time the army heads visit Israel once a year. So each year you will see that the head of the army, who is mostly Sikh and who is from Punjab, he visits that. So it's like a military military guys comes from that state. So it's again a very nice place to be. Not in terms of the natural beauty, but in terms of people who understand what's going on in the military world. If you want to just correlate things, so the rural India of is better seen in the northeastern states. The southern states, if you come to Mumbai or south of India, Bangalore, the Silicon Valley, it's all high tech. So the natural beauty, the spirituality, how we use various things in even the marijuana in it's allowed in the northeastern state till the time it's used for religious practices. So there are festivals where you can have marijuana. So that's again a fun part. So it's a nice place, and the capital of the respective two states, Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh, are very nice. Some of the places which are religious, natural beauty, they're not so advanced, but they have a lot of natural beauty are shown. So in Himachal Pradesh, people go to Dharamshala, which is a very nice place, and Shimla, also Manali and Chamba. But the best, Shimla is the capital of Himachal Pradesh, so it should be high tech. You can find all the online things there. Likewise, you can find all the online things in Dehradun on Uttarakhand. The map shows on the right hand side. So Dehradun is the capital, and here the Shimla is the capital. So that's where all the nice thing happens. Uh, as you see, Himachal Pradesh is bordered by Tibet and Nepal, and Himachal Pradesh is bordered by Tibet and Uttarakhand, and Uttarakhand is bordered by Tibet and Nepal. So Uttarakhand is also known as the spiritual land in India, and Himachal Pradesh is like a tourist place with all the mountains and climate and all those kind of stuff. So these are the two best states. Now, the spiritual state, if I were to tell, the best spiritual state would be Uttarakhand, which has got Gangotri, where the river Ganges originate, which is a very famous river in India. The Kedarnath is holy temple of Lord Shiva. It's a very nice place. Rishikesh and Haridwar are again very spiritual place with the yoga, the meditation, and all those stuff. So if you're interested in meditation, yoga, spirituality, understand what Hinduism believes in, how believes in the concept of God and things like that, you should have a visit at Rishikesh and Haridwar. Both of them are in Uttaranchal. Uh, Uttar Pradesh is sometimes going to a tough phase, so the tourism infrastructure is not so much developed in Uttar Pradesh, but they're trying to bring it up, and I hope it would be nice. The next best state, it's a desert state, so this is not mountain, this is not river, this is desert. This is fun, but it's fun place because it's more high tech, it's more friendly. The roads are superb, the travel is superb, you can drive, the crime rate is low, and it's a very nice place bordering Pakistan, and that's why they understand all the politics and the trouble. So they're very friendly with the Israelis. So again, you'd like to be in Rajasthan. The capital of Rajasthan is Jaipur, which is an international airport, and Jodhpur airport, if you see on the center, is also nice. But Pushkar is a religious place, a Hindu religious place which you can travel, and Jaipur is nice. If you want to go to the desert and see how it feels in the desert, and if you want to see how the wars took place between India and Pakistan, the desert warfare, it's fun because during the war there used to be huge number of tanks in the desert. They were all fighting, and it's all fun if you want to look at how the wars took place between India and Pakistan, because there was a great battleground during the war. So that's a nice place to be as well. It's high tech. It's more advanced than any other state. It's the infrastructure for tourism is very well developed in Rajasthan, and it's a nice place to be. So it's desert, a state of warrior. Jaipur, it's known as the pink city because if you look from the aeroplane or the flight, you'll see that all houses are in the pink. That's a tradition that they are following, and it's a nice place where everybody knows about Israel. So traveling to central West India, Rajasthan is one of the better managed state for tourism. They have a good tourism website and things like that. Uttar Pradesh is still having a hard time. It's not one of the places where a lot of people go. Gujarat is again a very nice place. You have the diamond trade there, and you can relate it with the Tel Aviv diamond trade center where a lot of Gujaratis work. This was a place where so Jews arrived at the first place, and Mumbai, which is close to Gujarat, which is in Maharashtra, is a place where most of the Jewish people live in India. Mumbai has the highest salary and the most expensive house in the world. So it's an expensive place. It's like the Indian New York where you have expensive house and the houses, some of those flats are very expensive. So even a flat in Mumbai would be like who knows a million US dollars. So Mumbai is a very expensive place. All the financial industry works from there. So it's a nice place. They have offices of Morgan Stanley, Deutsche Bank, Goldman, and every big bank. When you come to South India, it's more about technology. If you can link something like California of India, where you have all the tech startups, the programmers, so everything is in Bangalore, which is known as the Silicon Valley of India, the high tech city. It is a city which has, I guess, more programmers than any other city on the globe because most of the offices of Google, Amazon, Walmart, everybody is in Bangalore. So it's like a high tech place. It's a fun place. So that's a place where people go in South India to check out. If you want to like develop your app or if you have a business idea and you want to give a small consulting project to check out how it would work in terms of tech, it's a nice place. So Kerala is a place where the Christians arrived. It has got a lot of Christian churches and it's a nice place. Goa is like Indian Las Vegas, where you have the a nice place for tourists. So again, you can guess a lot of things about Goa. So those are the nice place to be. Gujarat, which is the most pro-Israeli state and an advanced state in terms of diamond and high tech. And again, Modi, our current Prime Minister of this Prime Minister of India, was the Chief Minister or a government equivalent of Gujarat for a nice place. It's a safe place, nice place, very well managed, better roads, better infrastructure, good people. So most of the Israelis like Gujarat in terms of high tech. If you are from engineering, if you ever have worked in programming or something like that, then Silicon Valley is where you would like to go. You would like to check out the startups of these companies, programming. If you want to learn some programming for a week, Bangalore is a place where you should spend a week and learn programming. The teachers are really nice and innovative in the way in which they teach. The private equity, if you want to do some investment in India, if you have a portfolio and you want to have like 20% of your portfolio invested in India, then Mumbai is the city that you want to check it. So all the stock market research reports, custom research for your investment. If you want to have an opinion about your portfolio, Mumbai would work great. If you are that far, then you should definitely take advantage of the cheap technical labor that we have in India. UP is a very big state. It's a bit troubled state, so you should go there when you have a bit idea about India. UP has some very nice places. We have Taj Mahal, which is one of the seven wonders. We have Varanasi, which is the most holy city, something like a Jerusalem for Hindus. Modi used to fight his election from this place, although Modi belongs to Gujarat, but he used to come here because like this is the most holy city. So being from here or fighting from here is a nice thing because you want to serve the holy city. So Varanasi, it's on Ganges, but it's a troubled place because of the population and because of the demographics and a lot of things. Then you have Ayodhya, where the Hindus want to make a temple. It's something like a broken temple. You can probably correlate with the broken temple of Western Wall, where the Hindus want to bring a very big temple of Lord Ram, but it's a conflicted area. So the court, the things are in court. If you want to just correlate of what's happening, so. Uh, East of India is troubled due to political reasons. Just be careful and go there when you know a lot about Indian culture. Then you have different schools of meditation. Again, most of them are in Uttarakhand, uh, like Haridwar or Rishikesh. There you have the different meditation school, and it's very nice. They would revive and bring out a new personality in you. The best place to party is Goa. You have got different types of alcohol, and I think casinos for foreigners are legal in Goa, but I'm not sure. Marijuana is legal in the religious state if you use it for religious purposes, but again, I guess it's a bit tricky part. You should check that again. Let's come to the pricing table that will help you to prepare a budget. So I've prepared this pricing table. You can access it on my on a website. I've converted all prices in shekels to help you, and I've converted prices of food, travel, which will help you. You can just pause this screen and check this out and get back to me. If you face any trouble, India has a very vibrant media. You can go to the police or the media, and they are very friendly because they want more tourists in India because they get the foreign exchange. So everybody understands the importance of tourism. It's a big industry, and the media is all English. They understand English. They are very nice. They are friendly. You can, if police is not responding, if you need any help, you can directly go to the media and they'll help you to get the focus. So that was my small video about traveling to India. I hope you found it useful. Just leave your feedback. Thank you for listening.